not alone in the studio. There's a guest. He is John Mark. He's a movie producer and director. John Mark, it's good to have you in our studio.
Thank you very much. It's good to be here.
And I'm Eunice Ogeni, asking you to stay tuned.
I'm a producer and a director, but I'm also skilled in other media skills like video editing, cinematography, and production management. Also, script writing as well. But where I major in is producing and directing. So, I think in the aspect of art, that is the scope I cover. Not to also forget, I'm also an actor. Started as an actor, but I like behind the scenes more now than being in front of the camera.
Everything has a starting point. So we'll get down to the basics of being a movie producer and director. What does it take?
It takes a lot because movie is it's an art. It's like a painting. You have an image in your head and you want to bring it out. Just like an artist who takes up the brush and then he brushes paintings on a canvas. It's also the same with the creative aspect, with the creative industry. Like movie is just as a producer and a director, you're stuck with an image, a picture in your head, and you want to bring it out. You have to brush every stroke out the way it is in your head. So first of all, for you to be able to bring out whatever it is in your head, you must love what you do. For you to be a movie producer, it's not just about the business, but about love. You need to love your art so much that you're willing to do anything to paint it out. So for me, that is how the journey started. It started with love. I love the art and I wanted to bring this art out. I want to bring a painting out. And every opportunity I get to paint, I also always want to give my best and I want to bring the whole picture out the way it is in my head. So and love is the only reason that inspires me to want to bring it out. If I don't have love for it that much, you definitely probably want to compromise. And when you compromise, you're not really satisfied with what you brought out, but you just said, okay, we're making money, it's okay, I'm getting money, it's okay. But for me, that's not the case. It's just a pure case of love. I'm just in love with this art and I always want to paint it at every given opportunity.
So for you, where did this training begin? At what point was it when you began to know that this is what you wanted to do?
This question is very interesting because um, from where it started when I was 11 years old. I always had dreams that I see myself telling stories. I love to talk. I love to communicate. And at a very young age, as young as 11, 12, I always had dreams that I would one day be a director or an actor. And I would watch movies and I would imitate every actor I see in a movie. I would imitate every art they portray. And I'm just putting myself in that moment. So it started then. I think the training for me started then. I started training myself on how to act by imitating what they do. And then I try to visualize every picture in graphics. Like I sit down and start drawing comics, I start writing stories, and I'm reflecting on what I just watched. Oh, I just watched this movie, James Bond, Suspended in the Air, and I'm drawing it on my book. And I'm like, I think I want to do something like this. So it started at the age of 11, 12. I was in just 2 then, and the desire the desire to know more started then. And every opportunity I wanted to learn, I'm looking at movies and I'm trying to pick, I'm asking questions, I'm watching and I'm always asking questions. Why did they do this thing here? Why did they do this? Those were all the questions that I kept asking at a very tender age. And then, but primarily, I think when I started opening up myself to start getting those answers, when I was 16, 17 after secondary school, because I'll ask those questions. There was nobody to answer, but I found myself in a theater group. I even joined the theater group. I was 13. High Chris Fun Club, that's the name of theater group in Boko. It was led by Connor and Moses and Yamke. So I joined the theater group. From there I was acting, I was learning stuff, stage acting and all those. I was the youngest in that group, and I went with a lot of curiosity and desire to Lagos to learn more. And from the training I got with people, it has just been the foundation of my learning, and I'm still learning up to now.
Okay, are there different types of films, different categories of films? Because I think that it should be more than just film generally.
Yeah, there are different kinds of film. There are different categories of film. You have feature length, you have series, you have